Good day, everyone. Welcome to Real Conservative Headline News. I'm your host, Nathaniel Rajkumar. Starting off locally here in Trinidad and Tobago, the Ministry of Health intends to fill several vacancies during the next fiscal year. During day 3 of the Standing Finance Committee, Health Minister Dr. Lakram Bodo responded to questions from the opposition of the ministry's $7 billion allocation. Several vacancies have been identified within the Ministry of Health, and Minister Bodo has confirmed that funding has been allocated to fill these positions. One key area highlighted is among the ministry's 15 vertical services, which include the Insect Vector Control Division, Health Education Division, HIV/AIDS Coordinating Unit, and the School Health Program. Minister Bodo also noted that vacancies for nurses and doctors will be addressed, with $165 million being allocated for recruitment.
I think it's really a culmination of a lot of activity by the government, and of course through the leadership of our Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Visesa, we're standing here today. And the important aspect of this drive, and today in particular, is that we've had all of these ministries, we've had all of these participants, we've had all of these citizens who have really come here to, employ the words of the campaign, which is real jobs, real people, and demonstrating real change. And I think the biggest thing here is that we're all here together, right? As citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, collaborating, and we have all seen the need for better employment for our citizens, and I think that is what I'm happy about mostly here. But beyond that, little plug, Ministry of Public Admin and AI, we were responsible for the digital part of it, and we're very proud in terms of the number of applications that we've received. I think it's really historic, and it stems from leadership first, but also what can be accomplished when we listen to people and then we take decisive action. So, yes, more to come today in particular, but I will leave the surprise to happen live.
Sleep better. Say goodbye to stiff necks, headaches, and restless nights. Our premium cervical pillow is designed to perfectly support your neck and spine, keeping your body aligned while you sleep. Soft yet firm, it adapts to your shape, giving you ultimate comfort and deep, rejuvenating rest. Whether you sleep on your back, side, or stomach, this pillow reduces pressure points, eases tension, and helps you wake up feeling refreshed and ready to conquer the day. Invest in your sleep. Your neck will thank you. WhatsApp 762-6589 to place your order and feel the difference from the very first night. Minister of Public Administration and Artificial Intelligence Dominic Smith says the government's new employment recruitment drive is a reminder of its commitment to meeting the needs of citizens, we the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Hundreds turned up at the Couva Cycling Center yesterday as job seekers lined up with hopes of landing opportunities through the initiative. As I said on my other news report, I am hoping and praying that the program or the job opportunities or vacancies for those who were working in CPEP and in URP will be expanded, and hopefully that will take place before the Christmas season.
Several vacancies have been identified within the Ministry of Health, and Minister Dr. Lakram Bodo has confirmed that funding has been allocated to fill these positions. One key area highlighted is among the ministry's 15 vertical services, which include the Insect Vector Control Division, Health Education Division, HIV/AIDS Coordinating Unit, and the School Health Program.
We met 515 vacant posts here, remember. That is unfortunate, but the intention, yes, is that we do intend, and as you can see, there's an increase of $3 million.
The minister acknowledged challenges in filling the identified vacancies, noting that as public service positions, the recruitment process falls under the purview of the Public Service Commission. Despite this, he assured that the government is doing everything within its power to expedite the hiring process and ensure the roles are filled as soon as possible.
We are trying our best, Minister. Again, I just want to emphasize that, I'm not sure how we would have ended up with 515 vacancies. The question really remains is whether any attempt was made to fill these at all over the last 10 years.
Minister of Finance Davindranath Tanku responded to questions from the opposition regarding how many vacancies will be filled under the $3 million allocation. He explained that an assessment and review must first be completed before any positions can be filled.
As you are very well aware, as you've been down this road before, if vacancies are being filled, their provision if the sum is not sufficient. However, I want to repeat the point that you spent 9.5 years allowing 515 vacancies in critical institutions under the vertical services, which the Minister of Finance should have known because he does the financing for these as well. And now you are asking, you're expecting for us within 6 months to identify year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4. If you had done that, if you had filled the vacancies when they started to emerge, we would not be in the kind of situation we are in today with a crisis in healthcare because of your failure.
Minister Bodo also noted that vacancies for nurses and doctors will be addressed, with $165 million allocated for recruitment.
It's something we are looking at. At this point in time, the information we have is that there are 71 thereabouts house officer positions in the RHAs, the various RHAs, and several vacancies for nurses as well. So it is to cater mainly for, as you know, remember we would have had so many unemployed doctors looking for house officer positions. So the attempt here is to try and employ some of those doctors as well as fill some of the vacancies for nurses.
The minister stated that approximately 400 to 500 nursing positions are expected to be staffed. Ayana Carter, TTT News.
Ladies, meet your new go-to bag, our mega duffel handbag, perfect for your travel, shopping, the gym, and everything in between. Crafted from premium Oxford material, it's not just stylish, it's built to last. The ideal size, flawless design, and unbeatable quality make it the bag you'll reach for every time. Versatile and ready for anything. WhatsApp 762-6589 to order yours today. News from Guyana now. Contracts to build 15 bridges have been awarded as part of the $15.1 billion Schoonard to Parika 4-lane highway project. I'm telling you, advancement is taking place in Guyana at an exponential rate. One of the country's largest infrastructure undertakings. Aimed at boosting connectivity and easing congestion along the West Demerara corridor, the project requires the construction of a connector bridge at Canal Number 1, which will serve as a key access point for the advancement of the new highway. The bridge will facilitate the movement of heavy-duty equipment and materials for the construction of the 15 additional bridges. On Wednesday, Minister of Public Works Bishop Juan Edgehill conducted a site inspection of the project, accompanied by engineers and officials and the National Drainage and Irrigation Authority, NDIA. No more overheating phones. Cool your phones in seconds. Prevents damage to phones and battery issues. Better gaming experience and streaming. USB powered and fast charging. Lightweight and quiet. Ideal for kids and adults. Works with all smartphones. Makes a great gift. Call or WhatsApp 868-762-6589. The High Commission of Belize in Guyana has announced that it has become the first tenant of the World Trade Center Georgetown. I didn't even know, I probably missed that in the news recently. Guyana now has their own World Trade Center. The government of Belize is represented in Guyana via the High Commission of Belize to Guyana. In recognition of the bilateral friendship and importance of trade, the government of Belize decided to establish the HCBG in the World Trade Center, Georgetown, Guyana, on June the 1st, 2025. The High Commission of Belize has the distinction of being the first tenant of the World Trade Center in Guyana. The Commission noted in a brief statement on its Facebook page. It noted that this is a true signal of the government of Belize's commitment to public and private collaboration between Belize and Guyana. That is wonderful news. Premium touchscreen wireless headsets restocked. 1.9-inch HD full-color touchscreen. ANC and ENC noise reduction for crystal clear calls. 9D panoramic sound. Long battery life and fast charging. Control music, videos, TikTok, YouTube, and much more. Camera feature, voice assistant, timer, stopwatch, and lyrics on screen. Water resistant, sleek design. Available in gold, black, blue, and purple. Gift ready packaging with replacement earbuds included. Never lose your earbuds again with the Find Headphones feature that actually works. Don't miss out. WhatsApp 762-6589 to place your order. Limited stock available. Minister of Housing, Informal Human Settlement, Youth and Sports, Orlando Brewster, has commended the Prime Ministerial Youth Advisory Council for its instrumental role in guiding the future development of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Speaking at the Youth Excellence Awards ceremony hosted last Saturday by the Council, Minister Brewster praised it for its dedication and innovative contributions to national policy. He noted that the youth-led body has consistently demonstrated leadership, vision, and creativity in its recommendations to the government. So some good news from St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Across the different sectors, we have seen tremendous strides as it relates to advising the Cabinet and the Prime Minister as to the way forward here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines in many different areas. Let's take, for example, housing, of which I have the responsibility to manage. Before the Youth Advisory Council came on stream, we had the traditional way of building homes here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And through strong advocacy from the council, we were able to transition and transform the way how we build here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Let's take, for example, sports. The formation of the semi-professional league had the input of our young people because they had a sense of striving to move from one level to a professional level as it relates to sports. And for the first time here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we launched our semi-professional league both in netball, and soon we will have, before the end of this month, the rolling out of the football or soccer as we commonly know it. So I must say that the young people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines have been doing tremendous work. Yesterday they had an excellent showing at the Youth Summit where they discussed and elaborated on a number of challenges and issues that will arise from time to time here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And I was very impressed with the level and the skill set of our young people. We are on a quest to take St. Vincent and the Grenadines to a first world nation status. And we have seen the handiwork of our esteemed Prime Minister for a number of years. And he has laid a solid foundation on which our young people, you, are to build now. And I am looking forward in the next 10 years to see a lot of the members of this Prime Ministerial Advisory Council on Youth to be the next ministers in government. who can help to shape the different policies here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I am excited because it is a good time to be young and alive in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Tired of losing your keys, phone, or coins in that annoying gap between your car seat and the console? We've got the perfect solution. Our universal car seat gap fillers are back in stock, ready to save your stuff and make your ride clutter-free. Available in black, brown, beige, and red, they're designed to fit any car seat and blend perfectly with your interior. Simply WhatsApp 762-6589 to place your order and enjoy delivery straight to your door in just 1 to 3 days. Now for the travel segment. Stretched along the coast of the Gulf of Mexico and Texas, Galveston is where maritime history, ornate Victorian mansions, and a decidedly Floridian beach town vibe seamlessly blend. A popular choice among late 19th century holidaying elites and investors looking for new prospects, this barrier island became the richest city in the state, packing southern charm and wild decadence into its gilded, mansion-lined streets. Today, it's evolved into a year-round destination with things to do for all ages. It's the variety on offer that's especially appealing, from immersive museums and world-class animal education centers to attractions focusing on much more than just planet Earth. Plus, the relaxed Gulf-inspired dining scene is well-suited for kids, so definitely for the entire family. In other words, the city is manageable in size, and gentle Gulf breezes and occasional afternoon rains ensure temperatures stay at a comfortable level. The 3 pyramids rising high from the coastline, their glass exteriors glistening in the sun, are impossible not to notice upon your approach to Galveston. The pyramids are at the heart of Moody Gardens, a wildlife education and nature center with a focus on rescue and rehabilitation and programs to save endangered species from extinction. Gulf cuisine is rich in seafood, while Tex-Mex influences and casually dining making eating out with kids quite easy, making it a breeze. You won't be disappointed with this one. Look and feel great every day. Painless trimming with no pulling of hair guaranteed. Comfortable to hold and lightweight. Intelligent anti-pinch system. Safety travel lock. Accurate and painless trimming. Durability 100% quality. Fast charging. To place an order, call or WhatsApp 868-762-6589. An inspirational story to end with. In China's Sichuan province, an elderly woman has gone viral for arriving at her dishwashing job every day in a $400,000 Bentley. Locals first thought it was a prank, but her story is pure inspiration. She comes from a wealthy family. Her daughter drives her to work daily. Yet she insists on washing dishes because she feels uncomfortable if she doesn't work. She doesn't just want to stay at home. For her, it's not about money, but purpose, joy, and staying active. And that is very important as you go along in life. Surrounded by co-workers and laughter, she proves that real wealth isn't luxury cars or fortune. It's finding meaning in what you do. Rowan Atkinson, born in England, 1955, never planned to be a global comedy icon. He studied electric engineering, but destiny replaced wires with laughter. His journey began with BBC's Not the 9 O'Clock News, then exploded on January 1st, 1990 with Mr. Bean, one of my favorite shows as a child growing up. Through silent humor, childlike innocence, and brilliant timing, Rowan united the world without words. Exactly, because he barely ever spoke, probably just a couple words in most of his episodes. Today at 69, he remains a humble genius who proved laughter speaks every language. This was so wonderful to read about him. He's one of my favorite actors of all the time, and I truly hope and pray that God blesses him with longevity of life. Folks, that brings us to the end of today's news headlines. Thanks again to everyone who continues to support my content. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stay blessed and stay safe most of all. In Jesus' name.